Now we begin learning some basic character origins related to the human hand. The hand is a very important part of the human body. Conquering nature. Transforming nature. Most human actions are accomplished by the hand. So there are many basic character origins created from the hand. We'll discuss them in parts. First, let's learn several character origins created from the image of a single hand. These include 手, 提, hand radical, 右, 寸, 丑, and several other forms. They all evolved from variations of the hand image. The earliest 手 form depicted a complete hand, with a wrist and 5 fingers. Later some were simplified, leaving only 3 fingers. This is like cartoons we watch. Cartoon characters often have 4 fingers. This is a very simplified representation, as long as it's recognizable as a hand. This form later became several characters. Common ones are 手, 提, 右, 寸, and 丑, and these 2 forms. Characters created from 手 all relate to hand actions. The most frequent in characters is of course 提. We have many 提 characters today. Look at some common ones. 打 for making calls. 提 for lifting. 推 for pushing. 按 for pressing down. 扬 for waving. 抱 for holding a child. 扶 for supporting. 拍 for bouncing a ball. 抽 for smoking or pumping water. Are all created with 提. Not many characters are written with 手. Common ones include 拿 for capturing. 掌 for palm. 模 for copying. These forms, you can see at a glance, all relate to hand actions. We won't discuss them in detail. Now let's look at other forms derived from the hand. Students might be less familiar with these. We'll mainly discuss them. First, look at 右. 右 depicts a hand with 3 fingers. We learned 取 earlier. 取 shows a hand holding an ear, meaning to obtain, acquire. Here 右 is the hand image. Another example, 御 for controlling. Left is 马. Right is 右. 右 represents a hand. This form means using a hand with a whip to drive a horse. 御's original meaning is to drive horse-drawn vehicle. We still use 驾驭 today. Originally meant driving vehicles. Later metaphorically means to control, master. Note, many characters with 右 today don't actually come from hand, but are just simplification symbols. E.g., 鸡 for rooster. Left side originally wasn't 右, but was 西. 西 indicated pronunciation. Simplified characters found it troublesome to write, so used the simplest form, 右 to replace it. Another example, 邓 for the surname Deng. Originally left was Deng indicating pronunciation. Later for simplification, also written as simplest 右. This simplification method, though making writing simpler, obscures the original construction method. So when you see 右 in characters, you must analyze whether it was originally a hand or just a simplified symbol. Now look at this hand shape, often transformed into this form. Characters created with this form most commonly are 左 and 右 for left and right hands. Left hand, right hand. Originally depicted left and right hand shapes. In earliest forms, left hand fingers pointed right. Right hand fingers pointed left. But these 2 forms weren't clearly distinguishable. Later people gradually stopped using them, adopting 左 and 右 to replace them. 左 has a hand on top. 弓 below means tool. It's the image of hand holding a tool. Tools are aids for human labor. So zuo's original meaning is to help, assist. Zuo for assisting was originally written as this. Zuo for left hand. Later used to mean left hand. Yu has a hand on top. Kou below. Kou means human mouth. Together means providing help with hand and mouth. Its meaning is similar to zuo, also meaning help, bless. Yu for blessing was originally written as this. Later Yu meant right hand. Now look at two very common characters created from it. One is hui, top is hand. Bottom is huo. How can hand hold fire? Actually, it doesn't mean fire here, but what remains after burning ashes. Things become ash after burning. Ash can be held by hand. Hui's original meaning is ashes produced after combustion. Extended to mean dejected, discouraged. We commonly use huixin to mean discouraged. You for friend. Its form shows two hands clasped together. Two hands shaking means making friends. You's original meaning is friend. The hand form is sometimes written as cun. Cun depicts a hand with a mark on the wrist, meaning 1 cun from the palm. So cun is also a hand image. Therefore, some characters with hand were later written as cun. Look at two common characters. One is shou for guard. Top bao is house. Bottom cun means hand. Together means protecting house with hand. Shou's original meaning is to protect, guard. Second character is fu. Left is ren, right is hand. Using hand to give to someone. Fu's original meaning is to hand over, deliver. Next, look at chou for ugly. This form shows a hand grabbing something. Its original meaning is to seize, grab. Chou was the original writing for niu in niuda, meaning to grab with hand. Later ti was added, indicating relation to hand, written as niu. By the way, chou for ugliness, meaning someone looks ugly. How did this meaning come about? Meaning someone is ugly. Ancient times didn't use chou, but this character. This form is obvious at a glance. Right side has gui. A person looking like a ghost must be ugly. So chou for ugliness was originally created with good reason. When simplifying Chinese character, because this character was complex to write, the homophone chou was used to replace it. Chou is actually a hand. Look at the closely related characters yu. Bottom is hand holding something. Top is yang. Yang depicts a sheep's head. Why hold up a sheep's head? Ancient sacrifices often used pigs, cattle, sheep as sacrificial offerings, presented to ancestors and deities. So xiu's original meaning is to offer respect. It representing shame is actually a borrowed meaning. Besides meaning offering, xiu has another very common meaning. Delicacy. Delicious food. Hand holding sheep's head. Mutton has been considered delicious since ancient times. Xiu meaning delicacy. Later the food radical shi was added indicating relation to food. An ancient common term zhenxiu means delicious food. Li Bai's famous poem, 行路难. 金樽清酒斗十千. 玉盘珍馐值万钱. 玉盘珍馐 means delicacies on a jade plate. Delicious food. This character originally didn't need the food radical. Handheld mutton was delicious food. There are other forms derived from the hand image. but they don't form many characters. We won't analyze them one by one.